Hello everybody and welcome to today's reaction video. Just to let you know, before we get going, that the only way to guarantee your request on our channel is to donate. Link is in the description. You can donate via coffee.com or directly via YouTube on some of our videos. And that way we will guarantee and prioritize your request for you. So let's have a look at today's request. It's come through from some guys that were on an email list. So it says, we're excited to share a video of ZEROBASEONE performing their debut track In Bloom at the Grammy Museum. The event took place in July, but now the Grammy Museum has shared part of its performance as part of its Global Spin live series. So, do you remember ZEROBASEONE?
I think so, yes. I think
Yeah.
if I'm right, we were not critical about them, but felt they were lacking something compared to some of the other ones. It just came at the wrong time for us, haven't they? A little bit late in the game for us for what we've heard already.
You could
But we
say
like the
that.
song. I think the song
Yeah.
was
It was alright.
good.
Yeah. Alright, well,
Yeah,
let's
that's
see
what I
if
remember.
we're going to prefer this one or not. Right, let's go.
This week on Global Spin Live, K-pop boy group ZEROBASEONE delivers an energizing performance of In Bloom live from the Grammy Museum. Hailing from South Korea, give it up for ZEROBASEONE.
어제와 달라진 눈부신 날 눈을 뜨면 줄었던 꽃잎은 피었나 가장 아름답게 세상을 다 물들여도 영원한 건 없다 결국엔 모두 시들 테니 나는 명조차 change 향해 my way 치지 않게 chase Yes, all because of you 난 그저 모르는 채 반복할 때 없을 때그 말은 변함없대 또 난 달려갈게 난 믿어 내 안에 face 모든 게 변해갈 때 내 가장 눈부신 지금 너에게 줄게 Oh, 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 my day 시작과 끝은 너 Oh, 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 너에게 줄게 흔들리지 않고 피어나 꽃은 없어 너도 알잖아 오지 않은 내일은 생각 안 할래 너만 생각할게 가장 아름답게 세상을 다 물들여도 영원한 건 없다 결국엔 모두 시들 테니 나는 명조차 향이 오만 난 그저 모르는 채 반복할 때 없을 때그 말은 변함없대 또 난 달려갈게 난 믿어 내 안에 face 모든 게 변해갈 때 내 가장 눈부신 지금 너에게 줄게 Oh, 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 my day 시작과 끝은 너 Oh, 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 너에게 줄게 힘겹게 때문에 첫걸음이 떨려온대도 멈출 수 없어 for you and me 연락이 매일 더 달릴 수도 멈출 수 없어질걸 알고도 값없이 뛰어들어 더 깊이 빠져들어 네 입술 끝에 꽃 피우만 내 영원히 지지 않게 불러줄래 This is my way Come on 난 그저 모르는 채 반복해 내 앞에 내 말은 변함없대 또 난 달려갈게 I'll give you every verse So please I'm out in my love 내 가장 눈부신 지금 너에게 줄게 Oh, 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 my day 시작과 끝이 너 다 내게 줄게 Cause of you oh, yeah, it's you
Right, wow, that was quite something, wasn't it? So, Brett, do you want to go first? Tell us what you thought of it.
Yeah, I'll try and do my best to go first in this one. Firstly, yeah, really nice, enjoyable pop song. And I know we say this every time, and I feel like we should always do because it is a sort of really key point where we always say in the past, like we enjoy it for nostalgia because nowadays you just don't get boy bands anymore. There is something, it's quite I don't know what the right word to say, but I'm just gonna say like sort of nice, like to hear like sort of girls screaming in the crowd for a boy band kind of thing. It just feels just very yeah, very old school and stuff. And I think we said this before about them, where this in the last one we did, they're sort of missing something, needed a bit something to them. I feel this one had maybe a little bit more than the last one, but still missing something. Um, and it's hard to say with criticism, but I feel there's just too many of them. Um, and they're all dance amazingly well. They're all so clean cut. And they all sing. I know there were a couple of them who you could differentiate and do sing a bit differently, but by the time they've done their bit, they move on to the next one, and I've forgotten who that person was. And maybe I'm just getting a bit too nostalgia, and I just think back, especially with like UK boy bands where yes, they could dance, but there was always like one or two maybe who weren't actually as good as a dancer, and you feel like you could differentiate between them as well. I think it was very um, a thing to do in the UK. The idea was always to have band members who were very different to meet the quota of what the fans would probably want. Whilst, and maybe because we're just not fully used to the K-pop side of things, where maybe to me and my UK untrained eye, where they all feel a bit too similar, and I feel yeah, it's similar, but maybe to the fans, they can easily tell the difference from there. So my point I was going to try and make is yeah, really enjoyed it, enjoyed the performance, all really good, all nice there, but still kind of missing something, and yeah, just especially with the comparison we've had from a lot from other bands already on the K-pop and P-pop scene, they feel like they've had something a bit more to them. But yeah, good song, good performance, just missing a little something.
Yeah, interesting what you say there. Yeah, I think it's always difficult to compare, isn't it? Like a new modern K-pop boy band to like a 90s UK boy band. Yeah, it's obviously going to be different. And yeah, there were 9 of them. I counted. I counted a few times. Like definitely 9, right?
I did say, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say just in case I did get it wrong, but yeah.
That is a lot. It is a lot. You're saying too many? Possibly. I think for me, was I entertained? That's the first, I suppose, question I'd pose. And the answer is yes, I was entertained. But if I was just listening to this without actually watching it, would I have been entertained? Arguable. Maybe not. So I think a large part of the entertainment factor for me was just seeing them on stage, enjoying them, watching them dance. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the sort of elements of it as well. It was almost felt a bit like drum and bass, didn't it? Music at times. Then a kind of sort of, was it a kind of rappy kind of rap part sort of towards the end as well? And so it had a few different elements to it, but I wasn't like overly in love with the singing as such. It was more just, I suppose, yeah, the aesthetics of it all I liked, and just the different sort of elements that they brought, the different sort of styles, but the actual singing itself, nothing more than average for me personally. So yeah, I enjoyed it, but maybe not for the reasons someone would usually enjoy a song. That makes sense. So yeah, I don't know what it is like. So with these, say, K-pop or P-pop boy bands that we've done, I think they've all got quite a few members, haven't they? I don't know if it's usually as many as 9, but so probably more than what we know from the UK, I'd say, where it's often you maybe get I don't know, 4 or 5, would you say, on average? There definitely seems to be more in this whole sort of Asian pop scene. Just the way it is. So yeah, that was an interesting one, to say the least. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon for the next one. Take care. Goodbye.